Before this video begins, I would like this one that no copyright and no having drama on my stream. You do, I don't want to get myself in any trouble for sure. So yes, please, no dramas on this. Alright, so let's get started, shall we? Hello there, everyone. It's me, Petey Hernandez. And yes, this is my very first November stream ever. Yeah. Why when I'm doing this? Well, we're going to talk about the earliest express locomotives of the Southern Railway. It's the N15s, better known as the King Arthurs. Before we do so, let's invite some of my friends. Shall we?
All right.
Hello!
Hello! Hey, Petey.
Today is my very first of November. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Marcus is here. Wait,
Oh. What's up with your profile?
Just don't question it, right?
All right.
Hey.
All right. Oh, okay. So today we're going to talk about the King Arthur class, or the N15s. Yes.
Good old. Now,
Yes.
now I'm pretty sure these things didn't start out on the Southern. These things originally started out on the old London Southwestern Railway.
Or the
Yes.
or the
Richard Monsell.
LSWR.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Richard Monsell, the chief mechanical engineer of the London Southwestern Railway, later the Southern Railway, had decided to use this express locomotives to use it. And so, the result is this one, the N15s.
Now,
Sorry.
these things were originally designed by a man called Robert Urey, and about 74 of these things rolled out of Southern Railway's Eastleigh Works. 44 rolled out of them, as well as the North British Locomotive Company. So this makes some of these engines Scottish.
Yes, or they can call some Scotch Arthurs.
Yes.
But also, you notice that King Arthur's has some atypical features. And a fun one is, but later they have a double chimney, a wall-shot valve here. And also, they have some cylinders right here. And also, they have a footplate right here. Unlike the other railways, they have a footplate right here. And they have a tender, but they have all types of tenders, like a box cart tender, a water cart. And also, this King Arthur class are suitable for passengers. And so, yes, later in 1923, Richard Monsell had designed this engine. And so, they've been painted to this one.
They were painted in some of them were either painted in the Southern Railway olive paint scheme or the Southern Railway malachite green, which was like a really early livery for the Southern Railway. And now, these things, while they were still being constructed after the Big Grouping Act of 1923, and, well, 74 were built, and they mainly, and as said, they mainly ran on the southern region, as they were designed to do. And these things were definitely some of the most powerful express engines for the Southern Railway. but not until bigger engines like the Lord Nelson came along.
Yeah, but in 1927, the because these Lord Nelsons are bigger, but they have troublesome. But we're going to talk about these engines later. All right.
Now, speaking of which, here's a quick history lesson about like the Southern Railway. Right before like the Big Four grouping, you know about like the LB&SC Railway?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why that, well, back then they don't even use tender engines for the fact they still use old tank. They just still use tank engines. The
Really?
reason that's the LB&SC railway line is completely small, and if you try to put a like, if they try to make a tender engine, then you'll just take up most of the entire railway and even more coal and water to to maintain. But thanks to the Big Four grouping that made the Southern Railway, the later BR, it that's the later BR, we got the we got the LBNC railway to free roam everywhere.
Uh-huh. So, anyways, so King Arthur classes are use it. They use it to pull passengers. I mean, this is how look for a bark. It sounds like this.
Very powerful indeed.
Or another side.
Yes, very which one was that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh wait, Alex Martinez here.
Oh, hello.
Yes. So, anyways, this after during this when World War II came along, the King Arthurs are being painted. They were being repainted to this King
Wartime,
Arthur
wartime
painted
black.
wartime black. Yes, wartime black. Yeah, and others after World War II, they all been painted into the Southern Railway's Malachite green livery. It's one of my favorite ones.
Oh yeah,
But
it looks really nice.
these engines are pulling like the Cunarder, the Ocean Line Express, the most importantly, the Golden Arrow service.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't until the merchant navies and the West Countries and Battle of Britain locomotives came around, they all were using secondary passenger services.
Yeah.
Now,
So
part of which there is actually two versions of this local. One one no smoke deflectors, and the second version with smoke deflectors.
mhm.
Which I might prefer the smoke deflector one because it
Yeah,
looks
they
cool.
look more efficient.
Yes.
Yes.
But
Now,
what,
as the years went by, shortly after World War II ended, Richard Monsell retired as chief mechanical engineer from the Southern Railway, and Oliver Bulleid succeeded him. He
yes.
constructed his own engines for the Southern, only 3. These engines being the Light Pacifics, such as the Merchant Navies, the Battle of Britons, and the West Countries. He also designed his own 060 goods engine called the Q1s, which were nicknamed the Ugly Ducklings due to their bread box like boiler. And
Hey, that reminds me of something.
we also can't forget the infamous Bulleid's Leader, which performed pretty terribly and only one was built. The rest, well, they were technically being built, they just weren't finished. And as these more efficient, and as the Light Pacifics replaced the King Arthurs and the Lord Nelsons on express passenger, as said, they were soon pushed down to local passenger services or secondary passenger services. They survived their way all into the BR days, and unfortunately, by the 1960s, withdrawal of the class began.
Oh yes. But also, yes, and the Southern looks like the earlier days of the Southern Railways is about to come itself into a big but in the early 1960s, they began to disappear.
Yes. So, the first withdrawal of the class began in 1953, with the last of them going in 1962. Unfortunately, well, the good news is, out of
Only one engine and one tender has been survived. It is, of course, Salamion number
Samuel,
777. It's
777,
yes,
unstoppable.
yes. Sorry.
Yeah. So,
Its engine,
so
Salamio.
a wee bit of history on Salamio. Salamio was one of um, the newer King Arthur classes,
It
built
was
at,
built in British
built
Locomotive Company.
in 1925. As all the other N15s did, they were allocated to hauling express passengers. And Salamio was eventually retired somewhere around about the end of 1961. Later on, she was bought, and she can still be seen running today.
Yes, as you can see this right here. I mean, this how did this one use it for this once?
Upon of which there were actually some. Upon of which, well, upon of which I don't even know about 7777's number, as most often she will most have her beyond number slapped onto her face, like number 3777 or even 777.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Something I've realised. Um, Salamio's currently being overhauled at the moment,
Yes,
Yeah,
but it
yeah.
will eventually return to the statement. But also,
and
you
I'm
know,
pretty sure she's owned by the National Collection.
yes, but also he can be seen here on the mainline rail tour.
Yes, such as that. Meow. Oh, look at those coaches. They look so cool.
And yes, it can be seen here in practicing Leicester. This is seen here in 2008.
Mm-hmm. 2008. That's the year I was born.
And this is here in Leicester.
Now, Salamio has ran on a lot of heritage railways in the past, which is pretty much what every single mainline rail tour engine, which would that like imagine if a Southern Railway engine visited the Bowness and Kinneil Railway. That'd be so cool.
Well, a part of which heritage railways, I do like them, but I don't actually like them at the same time. Let me
Yeah,
just give you two reasons. Reason, no, like a few. Reason one, I do not like straight track. I do not like straight single line track. We need double one. If we have single, then there's gonna be a collision and
I
delays.
mean, if you want to see a heritage railway with double track, go visit the Great Central Railway. That's one of the first mainline heritage railways in the UK, and it's
Oh,
over in
oh,
Ealing.
and also in others,
and
if you can, also Salamia had visited the North Yorkshire Moors Railway.
and
Oh, the North
also
Yorkshire Mears Railway. That's where
wait,
that Raven Q6 engine is preserved.
also that's the reason why that's the reason why, like in the Bluebell Railway Tales, my series that I'm later going to continue next year, kind of. But that is the
Yes,
reason why you saw me having the series to show two lines of track instead of just
Hmm.
one line of track, because I just like one single track. Second, you can't put bloody brake pads at both each end in the bloody goods strand. I mean, I saw a few videos of it, and I despise this. Third, tender engines don't back up. They are too massive and heavy and even fat. They need a turntable to turn around.
yes, it is.
Or
And
if
here's
there's
some. This is
table.
a it's a rail, and this is Salamio right here. Think here.
Off.
There it is. Yeah, but you didn't notice it has a whistle.
Yeah, a lot of the Southern Railway Monsell engines had this like really high pitched whistle, kind of like the engines you would find on the LNER, but different.
Oh yeah.
Yes, but it's so different. But well, what about the billet? It has a some little hula whistles.
Mm.
Can we just all imagine that what if London, a part of the old Big Four railways, couldn't, instead of just being as like one, like some random London railways located in London, just founded the London Railways for some fucking reason.
The London Railways, eh? Hmm. Well,
Mm.
if you haven't seen it, well, in my series, I just made about a tale about the wandering coach that I made.
Wandering
Oh,
coach. Hmm.
Yes, a
I've seen
wandering.
that.
Yes, yes, and also I made a Halloween special for South pulling the Express called the Halloween Express train. Yes,
The Halloween Express.
Oh wait, that's John coming here. Well, John, if you want to come here, join us. Yeah.
Oh, come on, my computer's lagging. I'm trying to load Trains 2019, but like my computer's not really doing all that
Pete,
well today.
Well,
The Chinese are hacking the Chinese
well,
are hacking. You think use
I
one
think
VPN.
I think it's just over. Well, I think it's over about the stream because I didn't have time for this because I had to go out with my family because I had to do something things. Well, looks like I'm gonna end this quick stream because next time we're gonna talk about Calm's favorite locomotive, the Caledonian Railway 900.
Wait.
Oh god.
Yes.
Oh yes,
Yes.
let's go. I know a lot about them.
Yes. These things we're gonna talk about it next time.
Bye.
So thank you for watching this stream, guys. Remember to comment, rate, like, share, and subscribe. So remember, keep on streaming. We'll see you in next week. See you, my friends.
Bye.
What are we doing now?